Hey buddy, this is Annie from Richcom Audio Video Group. We are so glad that now we are at dCS factory and we have a chance to interview with the boss from dCS and also the important people from dCS. Nice to see you all. Okay, David, Chris and Andy, can you please tell who you are and what you are doing?
Sure. I'm David Stephen, Managing Director of dCS. I lead the company and I've been with the company for 16 years now. So working very closely with Andy and Chris to help develop a succession of products that are state-of-the-art in digital.
I am the Technical Director at dCS, and so I'm basically responsible for the software, DSP, FPGA coding and stuff. I've been here for 30 years and yeah, so a long time.
How about Chris?
And I'm Chris Hales. I've been here for 25 years, so not all that long, but long enough. I'm the Director of Product Development and I look after circuit design, and also I manage the R&D department.
Okay, David, I would like to know what's the philosophy of dCS and what's the key technologies of dCS?
Good question. I believe there are a number of technologies that make dCS unique, and I think each one of those technologies is developed with the intent that we push the state of the art in D2A. Mm-hmm. So we've worked in radar, in recording, in analog to digital, but now we are focused on D2A and high-end digital playback. So those key technologies all support each other and really are built around trying to get the very best measure performance in the key technical areas that we think contribute to how products sound and how accurately and faithfully we can convert ones and zeros into music. So we have the Ringdac, but not only that, we have our approach to clocking, how the team do filtering, upsampling, so everything comes together. But really for us, it's about trying to convert ones and zeros to real music more accurately, more faithfully than any other technology. So I'll maybe let Andy and Chris explain a bit about what those building blocks of the dCS products are.
The main thing is the Ringdac, which is a very linear, very quiet DAC. But the DAC, the ring is only part of it, so it's very closely coupled to a thing called a modulator. And that modulator is fed by the filtering, so you need everything to work for anything to work, because at the end of the day it's a discrete product, so it's all just resistance and current sources and things. And so making all those things together into a really good DAC is challenging, but we've been doing it for a long time.
And I think probably, you know, for me the overriding philosophy is one of the pursuit of excellence, the one of attention for detail in all things. I think with every product you have to take care of all the details, not just the sort of headline things. And I think we're very focused on doing the very best we can in just every respect. And I think that's what comes together to make the dCS products so outstanding.
Fantastic. So Chris and Andy, I would like to ask you, what made you to develop Ringdac and what are the advantages of it?
I think the Ringdac came about because we saw the need for something that improved the performance over what was commonly available at the time. There were a number of integrated D2A chips that were out there, all of which had their shortcomings and all of which were quite obvious to us. And so we felt we could do better, and so that's really what drove us. Again, that pursuit of excellence, thinking we could do something better, and then doing the hard work of knuckling down and figuring out how actually to do that.
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, the first product that the Ringdac was used in was an ADC, which sounds backwards, but the way to make a really good ADC is you have what's called a feedback circuit. So the DAC acts as an error corrector, and so at the time we were very unhappy with the work that recording studios were doing, and they had that kind of typical digital sound, and we knew we could make that better, And so many of the recordings made in the 90s were done with dCS A to Ds, the good ones. And then we made the D to A actually after that, which again sounds a bit odd, but that's how we did things.
I think that's worth pointing out that the entire signal path from the ones and zeros that come in to the analog output that comes out is in our domain. So the Andy and Chris and their team, the hardware and the software, everything is about measured performance, trying to achieve, you know, state-of-the-art performance in the key technical areas that they think contribute to the sound, and we can do that because we have flexibility and control over the whole signal path.
So they are super important and they are separable.
Yeah.